Hi folks. Now, I've just rolled onto my other side, also just to the ponytail. So, rolled onto the other side, always making sure, it sounds like I'm stating the obvious, but it really pretend that you do have two sides. It is so easy to do the same side twice. When you turn over, you might change end. Just be very, very careful. It happens in every single class, okay? So, getting that sense of length through your body again, underneath arm reaching out, head nice and supported. We're starting with our fingers down on the mat. I'm going to go quickly through this side because you have the other side where we talk through all the different postural techniques. Shoulders down, lengthen through that top leg. We're going to do our nice scissors. So lifting that top leg, lowering it. Now as I lift that top leg, really softening through those fingers underneath. So remember, you want to keep those butterflies alive. You're hardly making contact. You want to avoid this, okay, where you're leaning in. You want to use your core. Think of stabilizing that champagne glass on that top hip by tightening that belt around your middle. All the while, your head should remain as heavy as can be. You don't want it to be like a counterweight. Now, to make this harder, you want to either put your top hand on your top hip. You can choose to close your eyes. You can choose to lift that arm up towards the ceiling. Keep the arm steady and just use your leg to lift up and down. Now remember, we're lengthening through that top leg, creating that little mouse house, a little cave for an army of ants to walk through. So get that leg, that top leg lengthened away. And if we want to make it harder again, as we lift that top leg, your arm stays there. And as we lower the arm, we lower the leg like a scissors. Head is as heavy as can be. Okay. Breath out as you do the hard bit. Breath in as you come back to base. Breath out. Breath in. Smack, rub, hitch, do whatever you need to do. And then you can take hold of that top ankle. Just feeling a nice stretch through the front of the thighs. Remember, you're not trying to rip the muscle off the bone. It should feel pleasant. It should feel like something nice. Another nice position to do that in is actually to hold that position on your ankle and then to roll over onto your tummy. So you're stretching out the front of your hip and trying to bring that top ankle towards your bum. Okay, now I'm going to roll back onto my side. Get that nice position again, top leg nice and long. We're going to go into our side kick. So I'm going to lift that top leg up, just up to hip height. Got my big glass of champagne on that top hip. We're going to kick a ball forward with my toes to the front corner of the mat and then glide that heel back. So think of skimming the inside of your thigh along the table. It's a gliding movement without crushing the butterflies underneath your fingers. To make it harder, close your eyes. If you really want to make it harder, lifting that top hand up towards the ceiling helps as well. Okay, but you must keep your head nice and heavy. Focus on keeping your middle nice and steady, okay? You're balancing that glass on your top hip. 2 more. Breath out. Breath in. Last one. Breath out. Breath in. Smack, kick. Do whatever it is you need to do. Okay? Now, for our last part, we're getting more flexibility into the spine. Head goes down onto your cushion. 2 arms out in front. You're bending your knees up nice and comfy up towards you in the fetal position. Remember, for your arm openings exercise, this gets a nice bit of rotation through your spine, but you need to imagine from the waist down you're made of concrete, okay? You're not moving from below the waist, you're moving from your breastbone, okay? So there's a big paintbrush attached to my top thumb. Breathing out, I'm going to draw a lovely rainbow up over, following it behind. Take a nice big breath in, breathing out, floating that arm smoothly back and down, okay? Tighten the belt around the tummy, breathing out, lifting up, floating Take a nice big breath in. Smoothly floating all the way back down again. And breathing out, lifting up and over. And breath in to float back down. My shoulder is very firmly in its socket. Breath out. I wouldn't waste a drop of that margarita cocktail sitting on my top hip. And breath in to smoothly come back down. Lovely. And that completes all our exercises lying on our side. And the side lying exercises are probably one of the more challenging ones because it is hard to really appreciate whether you're in a good postural position or not. So this is where I really suggest you do lie up along something until you really start getting that feedback. And it is just constant repetition and practice of telling your body, this is what actually straight feels like. This is what it feels like when I have my top leg lengthened. This is what it feels like when the back of my skull, my shoulder blades, my tailbone, my heel bones are all in one long line, and you can keep that nice straight alignment. All right, I will see you on your all fours in 1 minute.